Let's now return to our top story. Sierra Leone has charged former President Ernest Bai Koroma with treason in relation to what authorities called an attempted coup last November. The ex-president, who led the West African nation from 2007 to 2018, was charged on Wednesday alongside 12 other people, including his security. Authorities investigating the incident say Koroma was an official suspect in the attempted coup. On November the 26th, gunmen attacked military barracks, a prison, and 2 police stations. The attackers freed about 2,200 inmates and killed more than 20 people. Authorities later said it was a foiled coup led mostly by Koroma's bodyguards. Later, a high court granted bail to the former president, who is restricted to his home in the capital. The case is adjourned until January the 17th. Let's cross over to Freetown now, where our correspondent Eric Kawa joins us live via Zoom. Eric, welcome to the program. Thank you for taking time out to speak to us here on Africa Live. Eric, what more can you tell us about the treason charges brought against former President Ernest Bai Koroma, and how has he reacted to these charges against him? What do we know?
All right, thank you so much for having me. The situation here in Freetown and Sierra Leone in general has been one that is much talked about after what exactly transpired in court yesterday. And as you rightly mentioned in the intro, where the charges have been made, and the former president, according to the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, he was actually in front of the magistrate court, where he was charged with 4 offenses, those including treason, misprision of treason, and 2 counts of harboring. And that also includes other individuals, about 11 of them, including, 12 of them, including the former president, who were in that particular one. So following up with interactions and comments on social media, Umar Fofana from the BBC was at the court yesterday, where he spoke to the lawyer. So from the reactions of the lawyer for the former president, who is lawyer Fitzgerald Kamara, one of the things he said, that I quote from the BBC's post, where he said they were shocked in utter disbelief of what actually happened, and also adding that it's a dangerous precedent for the country, also describing it as a political vendetta. So this has been the situation right now, and observing, and he's due to return again. The case has been adjourned to the 17th of January.
All right, Eric, in the aftermath of these recent developments, what would you say the mood is like in Freetown right now following these charges?
So the situation right now, if I could get you what you're asking about, the situations in the country right now, what I would say, it's business as usual when you go to town. But what the situation is, mixed reactions definitely, and especially considering the fact that there have been talks behind the scenes, and weeks leading up to this whole development or information yesterday, there's been some talks behind the scenes, seeing how best they can bring this stuff together. And the former president has been under house arrest as well, where he has been questioned, and then he, first of all, outrightly condemned the whole situation after the stuff occurred, when he gave out some press releases. And then, of course, people are now looking forward to seeing what exactly the situation is. I have spoken to some few individuals around, and there are concerns, especially in terms of the political stability in the country, considering the fact that, since after the elections, there's not been this kind of unity. There's been this kind of disagreement between members of the different political parties, especially the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party and that of the opposition All People's Congress Party.
All right, Eric Kawa in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Thanks for that. Now, Kenyan